Gaffer, although the draw up at Dagenham on Monday means that the top 7 is no longer attainable, nobody can say that your side haven't given it their absolute all this season to make that.
Well, I agree with you. We've had a relatively small squad. Our games have come round thick and fast. Just watching a review of Dagenham's game there just before coming out to see you, and the effort that the boys put in was phenomenal, really. And now we've got to prepare for 3 games in 8 days, and we've still got a big say in who gets in the playoffs at the moment, and maybe who wins the league. So we'll have to, but we'll still be giving it our all, and that's the nature of the beast here. We just fell short for whatever reasons, as far as the playoffs were concerned. But it'd be nice to finish anyway, somewhere near, and we'll see how. If we can be in the top 10, then it was a good recovery probably from the start of the season, because we have picked up a lot of points since beginning of December.
When you look back at the season as a whole, obviously it's not finished yet, but it's got fine margins, isn't it, Gaffer? There's so many turning points where you think actually if that shot had gone in, or if that decision had been given, the team's not been very far away, is it?
No, we haven't been far away. We know we've got to improve it where we can, because obviously you've got to keep improving, and you've got to get players believe in what you've just said, and I think most of them do. As I've said, I'm sure there'll be some that want to go to pastures new, and as I say, we got in our mind people that we'd like to bring in. So and that's the nature of the season, nature of the beast, where you have to make some big decisions, and so do players sometimes. So it's we'll see how it all pans out at the end. Actually, at the end of the season, because 3 games to go. They're all still playing for their own personal pride and the pride of our football club.
Given the considerable success that you've had throughout your career, Gaffer, there can't be too many times where actually you've had 3 games at the end of the season where you've not been involved in the promotion shake-up yourself. Is there anything in particular you're looking for, apart from 3 wins, obviously, from your squad in the last 3 games? Yeah,
a personal pride, and a club pride. I think that's a big thing as well, because especially when you're on the TV and in football, you need as many people seeing your club in a positive light, whether it be for players, for people, supporters, adding supporters to your next year's season tickets and all that sort of thing. It's you've got to showcase your club on and off the field, and that's very, very important to me. It always is, and it's important for a club going into a next campaign.
With the warmer weather already starting to make an appearance here today, it almost feels like pre-season time. Well, that must be one little relief. Maybe one positive from Monday is that you're not going to be playing catch-up so much like you were last pre-season.
Yeah, I mean, I'd rather be in the playoffs playing catch-up, of course. But if there is a positive side of that is that it gives us more time to prepare, to negotiate, to do all the things we need to do, to maybe catch a couple that are available now nice and early, rather than lose them because we couldn't have made last year the decision early because we didn't know what league we might be in. So so that will give us a bit more time to prepare for the coming season, and preparation for the coming season starts now. As soon as you know this season's not over as such, but you're always looking at which players have performed, who's scored the goals, who's had the assists, who's been consistent, who's come good at the end of the season with the work that we've done with them. That's always nice as well, knowing, for instance, somebody like Ali Omar, who's been unlucky not to play in the team more often because of the form of the 3 centre halves that have done well, but he's been great, and I think the last couple of games he's played, he's done very, very well, and he's calmed down a little bit. In as much as we want his bubbly personality, but he's certainly calmed down in his game. credit the Downs, who's done a lot of work with him as a, I was going to say ex-centre half, but he won't like me saying that, Downsy. So, but he's done a lot of work, as we all have.
With young players like Ali coming through amongst the other younger lads, it's clear that the club is still moving in the right direction. And like you've already touched upon, having the BT Sport cameras there on Saturday does give us a chance to show the rest of the watching nation that this is a club that's very much going in the right direction.
Yeah, that's important. That's important to us. As I say, showcasing our club is definitely very important all round, and hopefully we can keep the supporters that have been with us so supportive this year, and then add to it with new people. I mean, I've seen a lot of new people around. I've seen a lot of young lads around that like to get autographs of the players after the game, and there seem to be more and more of them, which is great. And we just need to keep building. I think our support has been decent as an average this year, average as in numbers, and I think most of the time, we've enjoyed most of the games. There's some games that people were a bit disappointed with, but you always get that in a season wherever you are, sort of thing, or any position. But I think our supporters can see what we're trying to achieve, because we've achieved it on a few occasions. We've just got to do it on a few more.